Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Acts of generosity, acts of sacrifice. This is how we turn this system around. I'll take you there, dreamers. I'll bring you back.
I wouldn't touch an excavation mission with a 10-foot stick. Hey dudes and ladies and gentlemen and all those people who want to call themselves whatever you want to call yourselves, how's it all going? I really botched this start of the friggin' stream, but there we go. Anyway, how's everyone going? I just had a look at my Twitch stream and apparently there's transcoding already? That's kind of hilarious. I didn't actually think that it was already here yet. I thought that had to actually be an affiliate first before that could be a thing, but that's a thing. So if you're watching on Twitch, can you just confirm or deny that you can actually see it in like 720p, 480p, 360p, all that jazz? Just let me know. If that's the case, I can stop pushing for people to go on Twitch, and if you want to go on Twitch by yourself, feel free, go ahead. It's, in terms of like the viewing experience, it's probably the exact same as it is on YouTube. Anyway. You all having a good night? I've actually got coffee this time. So let's see if I still fall asleep. Who wants to join me for a random endless mission? That's the big question. Who wants to join me for a random endless mission? What are we gonna go, huh? Maybe Mott. Make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe Mott. Alternatively, we could do a Kuva run. I don't know. It's just a random thing. I'm just gonna do. The reason why you can't message me, PB, is because I blocked you. I'm kidding. Oh, because you're currently offline, apparently. Well, there we go. Apparently, you're currently offline. That's why. I'm gonna join this guy's session real... Ah, bollocks! Maybe restart your game, try that. Hey guys, actually if you can watch it on Twitch, maybe watch it on Twitch anyway. Let's just try to get that let's try to get that average viewer count up to 3. Last time, after last stream, which was like this afternoon, it went from 1.6 to 2.1. So I reckon if a bunch of you just go and watch it on Twitch instead of YouTube, we might be able to get it to like 2.5, and then next time I'll do like 2.3 or something or other. I have done ducat farming before. I don't really care for ducats per se. I mean, not at the moment anyway, but we can do ducat farming if you want. There's a disruption right now, so, you know, disruption ducat farming easy mode. We can do that if you want. And we can just sit there for like an hour. That'll get us a bunch of ducats probably. Actually it might get us some good parts too, depending on like what I randomly get. There you are, PB. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's do random ducat farming. Oh, fish is here. I can't spell ducat. Any idea on using post-helminth empty frames for stats or like armor or passives like limbo, ulti? What does that even mean? I think the warframes that are going to be good for that particular thing is just Inaros, Hildren, actually Hildren specifically. Inaros, Hildren, possibly Harrow, depending on what ability you're using. Grendel to some extent, Nidus to some extent. And ironically enough, Zephyr Prime. She actually has some pretty good base stats, but everything else about her is just a bit off. Also, if you're going to use Zephyr Prime and you want to like replace her entire kit, just keep in mind you do get a better floating sort of thing going on because she is lighter than air, which means she does float for a lot longer, which means you get to which means you do get to like screw around with what is it? Parkour. That's what it's called. So yeah, there are some things you can do. I wouldn't think too hard about it just yet because again we're just speculating on like something weird. I'd rather wait for it to just come out in the game and then I'll literally just try everything out and stuff. Hey Soup, how's it going? Hey, if I remember correctly, you're on PC though. We're gonna do some random ducat farming. For no particular reason other than just to have a giant horde of ducats ready, or just a giant horde of random prime parts ready for whatever shows up. If anything would ever show up. There's a disruption mission right now. I don't know how long it's going to last for. Oh, it's gonna be here for a while. So there's a disruption mission that's going to show up. 56 minutes to go, which means that when we start it, we're gonna be in there for about an hour. That's the idea anyway. I just wanna do something endless for about an hour, just for no reason. Unfortunately, because it is going to be easy mode, it's just, well, it's gonna be easy. I'm hoping at some point we do have Steel Path thingo missions, where everything gets like everything gets like two every relic gets two things, and one of those things is always a little faster. I hate excavations. I just hate excavations. I think Railjack will end up with endless modes at some point. It's just a matter of time. They just need to, actually get back to doing stuff for Railjack. And I would not touch excavation, like I said, with a 2-foot stick, because I hate excavation so much. I find it so boring. Redeemer, it's an Axie one. Alright, oh, he's not in the chat. It's... Alright, let's see. I am dangerously close to finishing off, let's see, 14,000. I have 14,000, so... Hang on. 14,000, so that means it's 3,000 per weapon and 6,000 per warframe, which means 4 weapons. A bit more than 4 weapons. I've finished the entire Steel Path. So To answer your question, I will do this. Does that answer your question? Four and 2/3 a weapon. Yeah, there we go. I just hate the mission. I don't like. You ignore all the bugs for a second. I just don't like the mission. I find that mission designed to be so. I just find it boring. I don't care if it's the fastest. I just find it boring. If you enjoy it, that's great, but I don't. I don't at all. What do you mean you still can't start the first node? Yeah, sure, you can join. That's all. That's 4 of us now. Fish, soup, right? Soup is Lucifer, right? Fish. Actually, yeah, soup is Lucifer. Fish, soup, fish, soup, and PB. So that's all 4 of us. We're gonna do disruption. I'd rather do that. What do you mean? No, you're one of the 4 people, schmuck. Hurry up! Christ, who's going to be ready first? Is it going to be Fish, who's currently doing his MR test, or is it going to be PB, who's showing up? Might as well advertise myself on my freaking Facebook or something. I don't know. PB's fish soup. Yeah, man, that's the way it is. Just make sure it's not made of clam. Oh, let's get some F's in the chat, folks. Poor Fish, he failed his MR test. Ripperinos. I'm so sorry, dog. You failed your test. MR28. Hey, what's the MR28 test? I'll probably need to practice the MR24 test unless it's actually like stupid easy. I don't even know what it is. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'll just go blind. Just go in blind with Mag and just friggin' we'll just see what happens from there. No Redeemer Prime Axie relics. Wait, for real? What do you mean there's no Redeemer Prime Axie relics? That can't be right. Oh, I have 2. I should probably do some friggin' thingo farming. Or, what are they called again? Void tracers. I mean, it's even written there. Fuck me. Yeah, okay, I got you covered. Alrighty. Finally good. Okay. You know, this afternoon I was thinking about, like... Oh, that one. Yeah. This afternoon I was thinking about what I should do, if I should actually start the whole YouTube membership thing. If you don't know, the YouTube membership is basically a thing where it's like you can pay a bit of money, just a bit of money, and I don't know, you get a perk. You get a little badge next to your name. And depending on what I choose, it could just be a little perk. I had a look at like what Skill Up offers for about $5 a month. I think it's like some sort of like it's like an AMA at the end of every month. So I guess that's a thing you could do. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't know. Kind of feel like I want to put in just a little bit more than that. I don't know. What would I do? I don't really want to do it even now. Don't even want to do it now though, because I'd be too busy even for that. I don't know. Random thoughts. I also... Do you ever feel like you're not cut out to be like a business person, in the sense that like as soon as you think about, oh, how am I going to sell this thing that I make, suddenly there's like this weird feeling inside you where it's like, oh, but this should be free anyway. Why the fuck should this even be sold? It should just be free anyway. You ever get that feeling? I feel like I might not be cut out to be like one of those like ragtag businessmen. I don't know. It's very strange. Alright, I got you covered. Let's go. Redeemer Prime. So basically we're gonna do an hour of this. Why? Because I'm bored.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Yep, easy mode disruption.
Allied Faye's selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you've got to wait to open. Something happens to the conduit before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, the bleeders Allied...
Oh, maybe I should have gotten rid of Prime Float. Whatever, suck it.
Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Void Fishers. You to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
This isn't your regular vault job. Allied B sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the Tenno. Don't you worry though. I've got some workarounds.
Yeah.
Conduit
I don't know.
are carried
It's
by
weird.
high-ranking muckety mucks. Knock them down. See what they've got.
You're near a fissure.
Demo unit coming in fast. That thing bows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
The These are dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Yeah, Little Duck is pretty cool, eh? Pretty realistic too.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil
She's
and
like,
take you
it's like she's
Keep
peak
it clear of
Britishness,
that conduit.
which is great. I love it, man. Yo, who wants this? Never mind.
What have you done? Synthesis only works on the living. Can you control your murderous impulses for the good of Sanctuary?
What's this now? Failsafe? Yeah, heard about these. They'll cancel any running interference routines. But there's only one per system. Don't waste it. Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Might as well pay a little bit of attention at least. Wait, what? They... lol? Yeah, let's get a F in the chat for whoever wanted to. Oh. Don't finish the key just yet, folks. We haven't gotten all of our... Wait, did PB crash? PB crashed. PB crashed, everyone. F's in the chat for PB. Are people running freaking corrosive projection? Oh, Sue, what are you running corrosive projection for? Wait, do we really need that? That's my big question.
Unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
You should be able to get back in though. Okay, yeah, PB should be able to get back in, but damn, he crashed. Here's the big question, do you actually keep the rewards if you get back in? I don't know.
Hope you're not done. Had to pay Maru a small fortune in rations for this tip.
Rip, no, oh, rip! I freaking got a freaking comment out of that Radiant? Ew. Let's try again.
They're back, and they're well pissed off.
Corrupted heavy gunner, where did that come from? Yeah, when you get comments from Radiants, it's not a fun time, eh? Hey Zay, streaming already. More like streaming again. It's nighttime, so you know. How do I change my cursor? Same idea as the changing of the UI. So it's basically you go to your options, you go to your interface in the options, and then you can change your cursor as well. There should be a cursor thing in there. Mac, didn't you ask me this question yesterday? Or was it someone else? I remember someone asking me that exact question yesterday. And I even said I played for 2 hours because I thought you meant how long have I been playing that day. Friggin' Nox.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
Did I say Zaish? Okay, I must have read it wrong. Zish! Zish! Is that correct?
And you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
You meant how many years? Yeah. PB's back.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish fishing to find out what's inside.
Why do I hear the friggin' thing? Damn. That's what I doing work as a friggin' support weapon. Damn. Cephalon Jizo. Oh. Jizo. No. That's Ashoki, isn't it? Anyway. Mac, to answer your question, I think I've been at it since 2013, so that makes me 7-year veteran. Hooray! Almost. Actually, precisely 7-year veteran. We are past that mark. But why does what have bad ammo reserves? Oh, Athadai? Well, you have to look at it this way. It has bad ammo reserves until you get a headshot kill. Once you get a headshot kill, it actually has the best ammo reserves because it literally has friggin' Arcane Pistolier for about 7 seconds. So I had a half a year break. But not because the game memes and like, oh, standard like big time YouTubers, oh, I'm having a break from YouTube, from Warframe because this game is just not the game that I wanted to be. No, I had a break from the game because my shitty little laptop literally couldn't handle it anymore. So I was physically, I like technologically unable to play the game. Of course, I also had a 3-week break when I went to Japan, so I was physically, geographically unable to play it. So, you know, there was that. What the hell is this? Friggin' thingo again. Another comment from a Radiant. Friggin' F's in the chat. Big F's in the chat. Third time's the charm. Come on. Come on, I'm even drinking coffee for this.
lift is off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go.
Don't I have something that can give me energy? Oh man, I think it's my Force Spectre? Could be my Force Spectre. Nope, that's Octavia. Crap. Ah, that'll do. I don't know why I've decided to bring out a Spectre, I just decided to. Just for the memes. Same from the comment, yeah man. Can't do the crouching meme to that friggin' song. Huzzah!
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Suck it! Might as well bring out the entire crew. Charger, I choose you. Clem, I choose you. Bring out all the folks. Dead. What's the difference between Spectre tiers? No, it's just, I think it's just different levels of strength. In the sense that, like, tier 1 Spectre tends to be lower level than a tier 4 Spectre. They ultimately do the same things, it's just that the tier 1 will die a lot faster. Rip.
They killed the conduit.
Goddamn Nox. Although it is enemy speed boost, so I don't really care.
Conduit's about to reset. Feeling lucky?
Well, might as well get Zooj Prime. Rip. Friggin', another friggin', common. Let's go by refinement. Oh, I don't have a single one. Okay, well, there we go. Here we go. Really? Is Redeemer Prime only 25 flat? Oh, that's cheap.
Bulk signal returns. Dig in.
Val Kitty Rage indeed. Oh, psh, that's an ally. Why did I just try to shoot at my own Spectre? I don't even know. Wisp's secret passive. Ah, yes, of course. I'm aware of that passive. It makes everyone very, very excited. Just shot a Clem. Kill me now. Headshot. Headshot. I once bought an ancient healer and it turned into a nightmare. It turned hostile. I think you got radiation procced. Jesus Christ, what is this shitstorm?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
No, but that just means you don't use specters. Okay. I hear him. Found him. Dead. Ugh, I already am shining. It just spawned and it just turned hostile to you. You know what that means? I think it sensed the asshole in ya.
No matter. Care for another kick at a conduit?
Maybe it's just you, Amakamak. Maybe it's time you need to look inside yourself and make some hard choices. Time to really think about whether or not it's telling you something. Maybe the game's telling you something. Maybe it's time to pick up your game. I don't know. By the way, is anyone keeping time? Alright, see ya, Zish. Is anyone keeping time? I don't even know how long we've been in here for now. Fish is asking, is it a smart choice to buy Mirage Prime? I like Mirage Prime.
Lock and load.
So yeah, props. Mirage Prime. She's the kind of Warframe where it's like there's nothing about her that stands out. Yeah, I can't exactly say that she's bad either. Oh wait, I can tell how long we've been in here if I just press P. We've been in here for 20 minutes. Favorite Kuva weapon? Brahma. For obvious reasons, it's the only bow.
Fiddling with an incoming routine. How's that feel?
God, it's so easy to kill. Oh, and now it is not interested. fish is not gonna have enough relics. I threw out an Octavia. Oh, I don't think it's. Dead. There we go. No ghost parts. Is this even silky? We might get ghost parts out of this, actually. I think this is silky in Senna, which should mean that we can get ghost parts, no? No? Well, rip then. I guess no ghost parts, that's unfortunate. It's not? Oh, well, there we go. Eximus Wave. Gee, wouldn't this have been great if it was Steel Path? Dead.
Getting a little hot. Gloves are coming off. Got another round in ya?
Damn, the adaptive exposure is starting to screw with me. Oh, man. Which nice nose do you need to get finished? We can do that afterwards. Hope you don't mind, I'm just gonna lean back.
Here we go.
This is like ultra chill mode right now. It's like when I'm playing Gundam, I'm in like extreme chill mode. The only thing that's not so chill is the fact that I'm using my Paris Prime. When you're using your Paris Prime, it's a weapon that, you know, you actually need to have the skill of aiming it. Outside of that, it's chill mode here. Until at least they reach level 100, maybe. Alright, see ya, Makamak. Oh, there's plenty of friggin' there's plenty of stuff here on the other side, guys. Boys, he says. Don't know what accent I was putting on there.
That's
There's
it.
plenty of
You opened the
radiant
relic. Finish your
on the other
mission
side of the
and
map,
take a look.
boys. And damage resistance. The hell is that? Why is Clem so fast? Clem is always fast. What are you talking about?
The longer we stick around, the more likely we'll get our asses handed to us. Still,
Yeah, because he's Clem. Exactly.
Reward.
Don't question him. Just embrace him. It's Clem. Oh boy. Well, the memes stop coming and the memes don't stop coming and they don't stop rising. Uh oh, soup. So, no relic. Rip.
Eyes open, sunshine. Here we go.
Friggin' nullifiers. Alright, that's a valid meat grinder right there. Whoa, that guy's got like 15 status procs on him. Damn, I should have used my freaking melee weapon.
Alec was so keen to make the sale, he didn't close
Condition
any back door.
Condition Overload would have loved that.
Makes a person smoky, hot shot. Remember that. Enjoy the boost.
That's it. Open the relic. Finish your
If you
mission
can't do
and
any
take a
damage,
look
try to be the support of the team. Try to be the healer, or rather, try to be the shield giver. The healer, maybe. Healing's not so important actually. Because health is kind of shit right now.
Conduit.
Rep.
destroyed. Dust yourself off. There'll be another around here someplace.
Wukong doesn't support. Well then be the tank! Get in there, activate Defy, just tank, and PB's gone again. Oh my god. I think I'm affected by, oh yeah, I'm affected by one of the disruption things. So that fire rate is friggin' nasty. Damn it. Looking for a head. Rip. There goes that idea. I hear him. Gone. Got them both. But yeah, basically fish, when you, if you want to do steel path, just be the tank. I will handle the damage. Because I think if we press P, I'm doing the most of the damage. So there we go. I'll handle the damage. Even though I also happen to be tanking the most as well, which is kind of ironic. Yeah, tab or P works too. But I think there's a slight difference between tab and P. I don't know why. Can't remember what it is. Oh, Miss Guitar. Got him!
Alright, it's getting a little hairy. One more round, what'd you say?
Endless supply of friggin' commons! What is this? 15, 15, 15. God fucking damn it. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. That's what this was. Oh my god. I'm burning through coffee for this.
Wakey, wakey, here we go.
I would, but I'm out of void traces. I just used it all on 3 goddamn things. Nope, nope, we keep going. We're only 35 minutes in. I'm in it for an hour.
Right, they're having a go. Keep the demos away from that conduit.
Enemy cold weapons. Oh, that's a bit of shit. How did I miss that? I don't know, I'm in it for an hour though, so, you know. Let's just see how we go. Oh, ew. Freaking L strain. Yuck. Oh, hang on. We have a wisp, so it doesn't matter.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish the mission to find out what's inside.
Dead. Tanky mother. Tanky prick. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, there we go then. So we learned something. Now we've learned something. If your Athodai is being affected by the fissure, if that's the fissure bonus that you're getting for getting your 10 reactant, you actually don't have access to the stuff. You actually don't have access to the secondary charge ability at all. So it's actually a gift and a curse at the same time. So it becomes just a ludicrous friggin' automatic, like, infinite crit weapon, but you lose all the status effects of the charge, so that's unfortunate. Lol. Okay, have fun with Macca's. Jesus Christ, this is like the most unnecessary thing ever. There we go. You said my fashion sucked, and then your PC broke. Maybe that's a sign, bitch. Maybe, next time, you should think about what you say. Think long and hard about what you say and who you say it to, because you never know what the consequences might be. Ipso facto, that's what you get. Exactly. As the Joker says, you get what you goddamn deserve. What would you do if I got a pistol ribbon mod, unveiled it, and turned it into and it was super OP? What would you do? What would I do? I would congratulate you and say, congratulations, you got yourself a really, really nice ribbon for the Athodai, really, really good weapon. I think you are going to enjoy it.
Conduit's about to reset. Feeling lucky?
The thing about the Athodai is, I don't even think I wouldn't even know what I would replace with the rivet. Oh, for fuck's sakes, what is this? I might as well get the Zhuzh Prime string then. Sack it. I think it might have been a tactical error, buddy, to tell me that this actually happened, because now I get to laugh at you. So... Alright, let's see. We got the Zhuzh Prime blueprint. We got the Zhuzh Prime string. Let's go for the receiver. Final relic. Okay. Game running at a whopping 37 frames a second because there's too much shit going on. mine's running at 18. Oh, your computer's running at 18? Damn. Whoa, what the hell's that? I really do need to get a new computer.
Next burst, same as a
Or rather, I just need a new
Mind you
graphics
don't
card, I
get
think.
flanked.
Well, I probably need a new processor too. Wait, what are you? Wait, hold on. How are you running this on a school laptop?
Move on.
That's my big question. How are you able to run this on a school laptop? This is Warframe. Are you talking about the school laptops that the government gives you when you're in year 9?
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Seriously, how are you able to run it? I don't even mean like I'm not even talking about like the whole like school network bullshit that was just really annoying. I'm talking about like the technicalness of. Oh, okay, you brought your own you bring your own laptop. Yeah, that's what I did as well. So, okay, how many of okay. So, okay. I can see a little bit of confusion in the chat here. So, let's get a little bit political for a sec. Just a little bit political. After I kill this dude. Which might be a very political thing to say. Oh, we're back at this again. Okay. Okay, so basically how to explain this story. Okay, so Kevin 07. So in 2007. Alright. Yeah, don't worry, mate. Don't worry about it, Edward. But it's fine. I know it's all fun and games and stuff, but at the same time, ha 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 ha. So anyway, okay, let me explain something to all of the non-Australians out there. In 2007, Australia elected a guy called Kevin Rudd. He was basically to become the Prime Minister. He was what he did, well, what he and his party did was they began an initiative that I don't remember what it was called officially, but it was essentially an initiative to make it so that everyone starting from year 9 would get a free laptop. Now, not a particularly good laptop, just a free laptop. So obviously, for anyone who was living in a household that wasn't rich enough to actually get a laptop for school, this was great for all of them, right? Because they got a free laptop. For people like me, who were like aware of like how technology works, what's good and what's bad, obviously we're like, wow, this laptop's a piece of crap. So it really was a free piece of crap laptop. Regardless, everyone starting from year 9 got a free laptop. It took them about 2 years to get this thing implemented. So it started in 2009. My grade was the first grade to start getting their laptops. So it was pretty good. It was pretty interesting. Well, it was pretty cool for about half a year. And then we realized, oh, this thing's a piece of crap. and then we just went back to using pen and paper. But for a while, we actually used those things for real. And then it became like a bit of a meme every year until end of high school and that's when we stopped caring, of course. But it became a bit of a meme to see like, oh, how good are the General Kenobi. So nice of you to drop in. Anyway, so it was what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, school laptops. It was always a bit of a meme to see like how bad is the year after us in terms of school laptops. I think they got slightly better, but there was one particular year where the laptops were particularly bad. Don't know if it's still going. I think it's still going. I think this program is still going. They can't be like the other party is now in power, and oh, I could get into a whole lot of things with them, but without getting too political, I don't think the other party has actually stopped it yet. Yes, you are a bulwark. See, here's the thing. Listen, folks, I will deal with this Jedi slime myself.
Care for another kick at a conduit?
Anyway. Fucking Equinox Prime. They're both the same. Best place to find denial bursters? I have no idea.
Lock and load.
Is my chat getting raided again? What the hell's going on? What the hell's happening here? Fuck Linux. I guess that's one way of doing it, yeah. Lights it. Wait, are we going back to... Hold on, no, hold on, stop. Stop. General Kenobi, I do believe if you say hello there, we are way past the whole fine collection. We're way past the whole lightsaber into our fine collection, aren't we? Lightsaber into my fine collection, that's at the start when you're still on Grievous's ship. When you're saying hello there, you're already on fuck, what's that planet called? I don't know. I don't remember what that planet is. But you're just about ready to kill his ass with a friggin' blaster. You know, so uncivilized. Oh, you're running an RTX 1080. Wait, 1080 do RTX? Okay, I guess 1080s have RTX. I didn't know that. Thought that was a 20-something series. Oh, now bitchy ass Anakin I hate sand is showing up here too. What the hell's going on in my chat? Where is he? LOL. Failed enemy damage boost. Okay, I guess our enemies do more damage now. LOL. I think I have seen the Obi-Wan Anakin battle in Japanese. I think I have. It gets pretty hilarious, I think.
The wreck has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I tried doing the VOR speech in Japanese by just copy pasting the entire VOR speech into Google Translator and then just like reading it out. The problem is that the way that Google Translate writes out the Romaji, it's all a run-on sentence, so it's really hard for me to like figure out like how I'm supposed to say everything. Like no, it's not too hard, but it kind of gets a little confusing. But I'll do it after this. How about that? I'll do it after this. Darth Nihilus has shown up. What the hell? I'm gonna be real here. I'm not that familiar with Darth Nihilus. I'm sorry. Darth Nihilus pulling out a friggin' Galactus here. Wait, can Darth Nihilus even eat galaxies? Is he actually like a giant creature? Like, what's happening here? I'm confused. Nihilus would be the worst to farm. 100%. Cora's fine. Cora's just doing Sanctuary Onslaught a bunch of times. You'll get her eventually. Nihilus, on the other hand, I think it's like infested salvage and shit, and apparently that's really bad. Whereas with Sanctuary Onslaught, you can actually just bring a friend and let them do it, or you do it yourself and just turn it into like a focus farm. Oh great, even Darth Revan has shown up too. You need Jeanette. Cora, you need... I don't think that's that big a deal. Just go to the derelict, scan some cats, you're done. Dominic. Okay, how am I going to say this name without sounding racist? Jankowiak. I'm gonna go with Jankowiak. Dominic Jankowiak Bell, thank you for subbing. You may or may not be watching the stream at the moment, hard to say. This is getting out of hand. There's not just 2 of them, Newt. There's freaking 5 of them. Conduit resupply. Ooh, conduit resupply, that's a thing. Okay, well there we go. All I'll say is, wipe them out. All of them. Minefield? What the hell is minefield? I know what a minefield is. I've just never seen that particular thing in Disruption before.
Alright, it's getting a little hairy. One more round, what'd you say?
4 more minutes to go. Ah! Oh my friggin' god. Yankovic. Ah. Alright, Dominic Yankovic. Oh, I'll just say Dominic because you know it's like, you know when people are like, oh, how do you say your name? And you pronounce their name and then they're like, oh, I'm gonna call you that from now on. And they start pronouncing your entire name. It just feels weird, doesn't it? So I'm not going to do that. But thanks for subbing, Dom. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Well, you are enjoying the stream, so there we go. And I am the Senate. Yes, indeed. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
arrived. They're back, and they're well pissed off.
You want the join button, huh? Well, what would I offer as a result of the join button, though? I mean, some people are like, oh, if you join, you get access to my exclusive Discord. But I'll be like, you get access to my exclusive Discord where barely nothing happens anyway, so who the hell cares? Oh, if you go for my join button, if you click on the join button, you get access to my exclusive Instagram. Well, I'm not gonna do nudes, so that's out of the question. What the hell is that? Full body cam. What do I do for the thing, you know? Not yet indeed. Mace Window has got the right idea. Like, what do I offer for the friggin' join thing, you know? Full body cam. I mean, theoretically I can. I tilt this thing and I turn it around. It's full body cam. Or rather, it's, well, I guess it's like full chair cam. Which could work. But then it becomes a thing for everyone. So that doesn't help either, doesn't it? Fashion tips? But I don't really count myself as a particularly fashionable guy. The only time I feel slightly fashionable is when I'm wearing a suit, and even then I refuse to wear a bit. I refuse to wear a tie, because that looks friggin' ridiculous. Free plat? Well, I could probably do that if and when DE decides to announce who their creators are. If DE gives me free plat to give away, then I could do the join thing. But at that point, is it really free though? You're essentially paying to be part of this thing, and then I'm giving away free plat. Ostensibly, you're paying for it. Hey, Fish. Even when you write that down, it's pointless because I can't copy paste it from the chat. So, your self-promotion, not really that helpful. Doesn't really help you all that much because I can't even click it, and also on the stream, it's probably tiny, and on top of the fact that you also have like really bad bitrate on my side, or rather lower than ideal bitrate. Therefore, even people who could see it can't really see it. So unfortunately, nice try, but yeah, unfortunately that's not a thing. Wait, you're the editor? Nice. Hey, what do you use to edit? Alright, there's a question here. Wouldn't the 10-cent deal change how... I don't know. I have no idea. Does the 10-cent deal actually mean anything in that regard? I haven't looked into it at all. Oh, apparently... VSDC Editor Free Edition. Okay. Let me give you some professional editor-to-editor advice. I don't know what VSDC is. Let me have a look at it. No, I'll look it up later. I don't know what VSDC is. But I know for a fact that in the industry, since I don't know about it, and since nobody has ever mentioned it where I am, in the industry, that probably means it's not like an editor that people use. I use Premiere Pro, which obviously is not free, so I'm not recommending you get that. But I also use DaVinci Resolve, which happens to be free. Or rather, Resolve is actually free, but there is also a paid version, which I think is like full of extra bits and bobs, which I don't know. Oh right, it's full of extra bits and bobs that I don't really care about for the most part. So the free version is actually really, really good. Ah, bollocks.
longer we stick around, the more likely we'll get our asses handed to us.
There's also another video editor called Adobe Flame.
What do you reckon?
I've been thinking about using it because I think it might be good for with workflow memes, but string bollocks, because it might be good for like workflow memes, but probably not that. Like, it's super no, sorry, what am I trying to say? Let's get out of here, by the way. I think the thing is, like, it's super expensive and it kind of does things that I can already use like perfectly good programs to do anyway, so I don't really see much of a value in it. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. All I know is there will be a lot more hires, meaning more content. Let's hope so. I mean, on a regular basis, but I don't know how it will affect Warframe in the pay to win aspect. Okay, so let me put a cork on that right now. I don't think the a deal with Tencent automatically means that Warframe is going to suddenly be this pay-to-win mobile Chinese game piece of crap. And the reason I say this is if you look at other... Wait, hold on. String... Prime, string... Wait, when are we going to receiver? Oh, I'm one thing off from getting Zoosh Prime. Okay, I should probably go and get Zoosh Prime now. Okay, so... What was I saying? Okay, so I don't think that the Tencent deal necessarily means that Warframe is going to be a mobile game, because you look at other games that Tencent technically already currently owns. League of Legends, Path of Exile. Apparently half of the gaming industry, according to Slasher on Twitter. A lot of games actually are owned by Tencent in some way, shape, or form. Like the Tencent is actually like the parent company of a lot of fucking companies, including a lot of video games, apparently. Tencent... No, sorry, I'm thinking of Activision. So based on like just League and Path of Exile, as far as I can tell, they're not like crazy pay-to-win microtransaction filled to the brim like mobile trash games, yes? Assuming that's the case, I don't think Warframe is going to go down that route. We'll see. Fingers crossed, but I'm rather optimistic at this particular moment in time. Cool. Alright, see ya fish. Yeah, no, Tencent, like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, Tencent, Tencent already owns a bunch of shit. Like, let's have a look.
I've been thinking.
Banzai.
I thought you'd want to know.
How's it going, bro? We've been at it for about an hour. I just finished a 1 hour-ish ducat farm, in the sense that I just did a bunch of disruptions in Axie, and I might actually build a Zoosh Prime, sack it. Anyway, we're just talking about the whole Tencent thing. So, what games does Tencent own? Okay. Let's just do this. Tencent owns battle royale games such as Fortnite. So ask your local 14-year-old if Fortnite is a microtransaction riddled mess. PUBG, Battlestate, Ring of Elysium, I don't know what those games are. They also are a subsidiary company of things like Riot Games, etc, etc. Every game company that Tencent has invested in. Here we go. So, like I said, League of Legends and all that shit. So, Riot, League of Legends, there we go. They actually own League of Legends, apparently, which I thought they actually owned a little bit of it, but there we go. Epic Games, so that means that, like... continue with that blocker, fuck you. So, yeah, Epic Games, so that means, they also basically own... They also have, like, some... They also get something from, I guess, every game that uses Unreal Engine. Fuck off with all that shit. Like that. Like Epic Games, so that also means Fortnite. Bluehole, which means PUBG, Ubisoft, they have a tiny bit of Ubisoft. They have a tiny bit of Activision Blizzard, which means HOTS is technically slightly owned by them. Grinding Gear Games, they have a giant bunch of Path of Exile. Over 300, yeah man. Some others, Supercell, they have Supercell, Platinum Games, Jaeger, Frontier Developments, I don't know. Oh, Planet Zoo and shit. Okay. Paradox Interactive, Fat Shark, Funcom, Shark Bob. So, The Division. The Division, The Hitman. Oh, and oh, sorry, never mind. No, not The Division. Oh, and they also have Discord. Apparently, they have their hands. Listen, they have their hands in a lot of things, and that's just how it's going to be. Whether you like it or not, the future is going to be determined quite a lot. Yeah. The only thing that's a bit yikesy about Tencent is the whole like ties with the Chinese bloody government about it. I've already made a video about this specifically when we went through that whole shitstorm to do with Blizzard and the political speech thing, if you remember that. Oh crap. You guys remember that? Blizzard and the whole political speech nonsense? So I made a video about that, but basically in that video, and I say it in that video and I say it now, whether you like it or not, China is going to be like one of the dominant forces in the future. It's not that it's just Chinese, Banzai. It's the fact that this particular Chinese company, and I think a lot of Chinese companies based in mainland China have ties to the Chinese government. Somehow. For some reason. It's pretty, I guess it's like a kind of like an insular circular thing. I don't know. So I won't really, so anyway, me talking about it is just me making shit up at this point. But all I know is it's just how things are going to be. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. So what you gonna do? It's like when people are like, "Oh no, I'll never use a Huawei because the Chinese government and shit." Yeah, but you know, like your phone already uses like you probably already use programs that have some ties with the Chinese government in some way, shape, or form. Anyway, like who cares? Like you can't really escape it at this point. You can try. You can use a VPN. That tends to help, but since he has Chow Mein, he has a Chow Mein race. Yeah, we are a Chow Mein. 我哋係個炒麵食嗰啲人，實係鍾意食炒麵。You watching me, you're watching a Chinese person. You now have ties with the Chinese government. That's basically how it's going to work at some point. Ultimately, of course, I have problems with the Chinese government. Like, the first thing I would probably say is every time they fucking censor their own internet. The fuck is that shit? Like, come on. I'll be extradited to China. I don't think there are many countries that have extradition laws to China. If you're living in a Western country, you're probably fine. I would find it pretty amazing if there are, like, Chinese... unless you're living in Hong Kong, in which case you're kind of fucked. If you're not living in Hong Kong, I think you'll be okay. Alright, anyway. Let's try to not make this too political. But yeah. Let's move on. So, oh yeah. So basically, we were talking about this thing, I don't know, should I do it? Copy paste the entire war speech and then try to speak it in Japanese? Should I? It's gonna get weird. Happy Rice screaming. Hold on, PB, are you even Chinese? You keep this up, someone's gonna call you racist. Oh, you are Chinese? Okay, okay, cool. Alright, cool. Hey, what form of Chinese are you? I'm Kanto. I can't speak a lick of Mando, like... Wait, no, but you're Asian. Wait, so you're not Chinese? Oh, what form of Asian are you? I guess it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I don't know. Someone's gonna look back at this and someday and be like, that PB guy. What a fucking racist. Anyway. I mean, someone's gonna call me racist too. What form of Asian are you? Oh my god, Karigari, why would you even say that? I just mean, are you Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Malaysian, Singaporean, some shit? Filipino, there we go. Some shit. Karigari's the true racist here. No, fuck off. Okay. Alright, let's do the thing. Translate.google. Translate.google. Alright, for speech. I actually tried to say this, but oh god, it's tricky, man. Like, you say it in English and it just rolls off the tongue, but then you try to say it in Japanese, or like, I actually had to go at it in Spanish. I think, no, I had to go at it in Italian, and I don't know, I probably don't want to say it out loud because it might sound racist. While speaking Chinese, I can't even speak Mandarin, dude. It would be harder for me to say it in Mandarin than it would be for me to say it in Japanese, because at least I know more or less how it actually works. 心意姐妹 何それ Anyway. Okay, here we go. So you guys, I don't know. I don't know how to do it in Cantonese because there are words in the war speech that I don't know in Canto. That's the thing. I'd literally have to like get my mum or dad to do it. So that's not gonna happen. Alright, anyway. Karera wo mite kudasai. Karera wa karera ga junsui de nai koto wo shite iru toki. Kare wa kono basho ni kimasu. Te no wa kagi o tsukaimasu ka? Sore ra wa tannaru shinryusha desu. Boido no shin no chikara o shite iru wa boeta dake desu. Watashi wa hanbun ni setsudan sare hakai saremashita ga, sore o kaishite ya no ski kara void ya yobidasaremashita. それは私をここにもたらし、ここで私は生まれ変わりました。I think I fucked that bit up. 私たちのこれらはの生き物を責める、生き物を責めることはできません。彼ら競技の預言者。ここの秘密の白い探しによって導かれています。It's a run-on sentence! Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. 天皇名、この神聖な領域を外し冒涜する。私の兄弟。この2つは知らなかったのですか？私はこの瞬間の予言しませんでしたか？今私はそれらを停止します。今私は変わりました。家主のコギのエネルギーを通して生まれ変わりません。Oh, I fucked that up. 生まれ変わります。ボイドに永 ボイドに永遠にバインド What? Oh, ボイドに永遠に No, that's not right. ボイドに永遠にバインドされています。天のが死のスキーの望んでいるなら、彼らは彼らの腕を下の腕を下のFuck, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. Like, it's too much of a run-on sentence. You know when it's like when you're in Japan and it's like you talk to. Okay, I think I've already told you the story, but basically when I was in Japan, I came across this one guy. I was asking them whether or not they could, whether or not the nearby castle was open, and he went on to this like big ass run-on sentence like story that went into like 15 different subplots, and then at the very end, I'm like, wait, hold on, is the castle open? I don't know. I think he was trying to answer the question, and yet I don't know. I don't know. This is the kind of thing that I find when if I do a speech like that, it's just a big run-on sentence. I can't do this. Can't do this. It's too weird. Even I'm feeling weird right now. Anyway, let's move on. Have you even used the voice channels? I do when I'm playing with friends. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the corrupted void monologue in like British would be like, "Oi mate, look at him. They come here. They don't know. They come here. They know they're not ready. They use keys, but they're just getting in here, you know? Yeah. Oi mate, you having a laugh? Come over here and say that." Nah, the British do say that. It's just that they're all Geordies.
If I may say, operator, your chosen warframe suits you. Ha ha.
It's like how y'all think that Australians are like, oh yeah, mate, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah. Like, you guys think that. It's a stereotype that you guys have, but I mean, it's entirely true. So, you know, we do say yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah. It's 100% true. Oh. Speaking of which, let's just take a break from Warframe. There's a video that I came across. It's basically, the story of an American living in Australia. And he's talking about, like, the sort of culture shock that he came across while living in Australia. So let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. Naylin. Hey, Naylin, how's it going? You're new. Never seen you around before. Or do you want to watch Jackson and Lachlan? Because I will tell you, because I will explain to you why everything that they do is 100% true. I mean, there's no point in me watching Jackson and Lachlan. Everything they do is 100% true, there's nothing to dispute. It's like you ever seen their videos? It's like when one of them is like, if Red Dead was Australian. And Jackson shows up with, no. Jackson's the other one. Yes, Jackson shows up with a friggin', Jackson shows up with a knife. Of course he's gonna show up with a knife. We don't have guns in Australia. So Red Dead won't have guns. It's that simple. No, it's 100% true. If you want to know stuff about Australia, you can start off by watching Fairbairn.
And today we're going to talk a bit about the Unreal and Unity game engines.
The fuck? Where's this audio coming from?
The two engines took very different approaches to development. Unreal has typically put a heavy emphasis on visual fidelity to allow AAA studios to create a high-quality cinematic experience for the player, while Unity is primarily focused on...
Why is YouTube playing something? What the hell? That was weird. Can we watch some Gundam? If I try to watch Gundam here, I'm gonna get copyright striked. Don't want to do that. But you guys can watch Gundam on there's Gundam on YouTube. There's like entire Gundam series on YouTube from the official Gundam channel. It's called Gundam Info. At least that's the one that like gives you like Australian. That's the one that gives you like English subs and stuff. It's still technically a Japanese channel. Oh, I just realized I don't have the thing I want. There we go. Yeah, so there's a channel called Gundam Info. I just basically watch Gundam series from there. They whenever there's a new one, that's when they'll put it up on the YouTube on this YouTube channel, and you can just watch it from there. Shooter Williamson, you mean the loosest guy ever? The loosest bloke in the world? Shooter Williamson? Yeah, I know Shooter Williamson. Okay, is it true the Australian way to spread some might onto... That the Australian way to spread on... yes. Oh, by the way, when it comes to Vegemite, you know how you keep seeing Americans trying Vegemite? This pisses every single Australian off, right? Look, the thumbnail alone is enough to annoy me, and this is from fucking BuzzFeed, so fucking BuzzFeed. But anyway, let's have a look at how these people decide to spread their Vegemite. I'm going to tell you exactly why that's wrong in about 3 seconds. Tim Tams.
This is the milk chocolate snack.
What are they saying about Tim Tams?
Never heard of it.
Oh my god, they're so good. Cheers.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't tried a Tim Tam yet, what the fuck are you doing? You're missing out.
Cheers. Oh, wow.
This is the milk chocolate snack I was looking for.
Yes, Tim Tams are like fucking god tier. So if you're not having Tim... Oh, and don't forget a Tim Tam Slam. That's called a Tim Tam Slam. Basically, you eat it, you can dip it in milk. It's fucking amazing. I actually do the same thing with like chocolate cookies as well. Chocolate cookies plus milk. I mean, there's a reason why you always want to come to the dark side, because we have milk and cookies. Like, there's a reason why that's a thing. Let's just get to that Vegemite shit. Where's the Vegemite? Oh, what?
Make sure when you do this, you have to like do like 3 or 4 huge spoons.
Yes.
Have like a solid like 1-to-1 ratio.
Okay, so basically they're talking about Milo. If you haven't had Milo yet, you should give that a go. It's basically chocolate powder that you put in milk. But essentially, 1 cup of milk, 3 or 4 spoons of Milo, at least. That's basically it. Where's the Vegemite? Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Try Vegemite. Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, come on.
Smell it.
I know, but it's just like, that's not encouraging.
It's pungent. Butter first on the toast.
Okay, good. They're putting butter first. That's correct.
I'll do like a smidge of butter.
I'm gonna go with this much.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, they're actually doing it properly. Okay, well there we go. Okay, I don't have to yell at them because they're actually doing it properly. You're meant to only spread a little bit on your bread. You're not meant to take like an entire spoonful and then like lather it on. So the amount of Americans that actually do the whole lathering it on, there was one group of people that I saw. They actually they lathered it on so hard that that right there, that's wrong. Like, that is so wrong in every way, shape, or form. If you do that, you deserve to throw up. That's the thing. Jackson, if they're doing that, they're just screwing with you, man. Look at these wet wipes, get it down. Yeah, man, exactly. Anyway, what else? This just turns into, like, random watch... This just became just chatting. Oh, man. Anyway, if you guys want to check out Jackson and Locke... why am I spruiking fucking other random Australian channels? Anyway. Yeah, they're called Fairbairn if you're interested in that shit. Cool. Yeah. You could also probably check out The Chaser. Now, The Chaser is a really fucking old show. It's a shame that show is no longer existing, but The Chaser are pretty awesome. What if I watch my own stream? Oof. What? Katagari reacts to Katagari reacting to Katagari reacting to Katagari reacting to Katagari reacting to some dumb shit? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright. What to do? Oh, that's right. We're gonna look at a friggin' American's life in Australia. That's right. That's what I was going to do. Lol. There we go. Yeah, no, I don't really care. Oh, here it is.
First day in Darwin, we were walking through this field. Going back to that first day in Darwin, we were walking through this field. We were just going to cut through it to go to our next appointment. And we were walking in the middle. All of a sudden, my companion just drops to the ground. I'm like, what the heck? And I look up, and there are these birds just hovering over us. There's about 5 or 6 of them. And they just start just sort of dive bombing us.
Birds do that in Australia, guys. So for those who aren't aware, Darwin is in the Northern Territory. So you have like Australia, it's like that. Darwin is like right smack bang in the middle, the north middle part of Australia. Northern Territory is the entire state. Darwin is right up the top. So basically he's in tropics. And of course, birds, like all animals in Australia, they will attack you at any given point, if ever given the chance.
And we got our backpacks and we're swinging them over our head and running. We don't...
Oh! There's that video of the chick on a bike. Searching randomly. There's that video of the girl on the bike who's getting attacked by a bird. There we go.
Amber and Billows on Star FM.
Okay.
Wait, is this it?
I don't know.
Wait, this ain't it. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I think it's like here.
Hopefully the irons are gonna work. I do have the helmet on, so shouldn't hurt too much.
There we go. There we go. Yep, a magpie's attacking her. Peak Australia right there. Peak Australia right there. If an animal is not attacking you, are you even in Australia at this point? Are you even in Australia? Anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, this guy getting attacked by a bird. Yeah, that's just part of living here, buddy.
Don't even know what's happening. And there are a couple locals that were just sort of laughing at us, and we started talking to them, and they're like, you guys must be not from here. And we're like, yeah, this is our first day here. And he's like, well, those are birds called plovers, and they nest in the fields. And so we were walking right through the middle of their nest.
Animal control ain't going to do shit, buddy. Remember, we're a country whose animals beat us in a fucking war. We lost against the emus. There is no animal control.
And we had no idea. And if you look up the plover bird on Google, it's Plover. They have these little spikes on their wings. And so they come down and they can sort of spike you in the back of the head or area. And so
yep.
It was a pretty dangerous situation, but I had no idea. So do your research. Don't let it scare you. Just be educated. Man, you will really have a struggle understanding what some people are saying, because they speak fast, use very different words.
Use very different words. Bull friggin' crap. We just say aluminium instead of aluminum. Speaking of which, why do you Americans say aluminum? It's not even pronounced. It's not even spelled aluminum. It's spelled aluminium, you friggin' illiterate schmucks.
But it is a cool experience for sure. I mean, and they love the American accent. They just think we have the coolest accent. We think they have the coolest accent. It's a really hard accent to pick up. I mean, I came home.
What, the Aussie accent?
Speaking just like I do now.
The Australian accent is not particularly hard to pick up. You just have to have a rather nasally voice, and you basically sound like every druggo at a petrol stop. Oh yeah, boy, can you get yourself a friggin' Can you get me give me a pack of C's over there, as well as like maybe a titty, and yeah, I'll get no, never mind, I'll get a stubby, mate. I'll just get a stubby. Yeah, sure. Just give me a 6-pack of stubbies. I'll just be fine like that. Yeah, just get a nasally voice. There's your accent right there. Have I ever found a huntsman under a toilet seat? Yes. Yes, I have. Now, granted, it was not the toilet seat of my own home, but it was the toilet seat of a public toilet. Big ass huntsman. There it was. As I opened it up, and I'm like, fuck. Well, I guess I shit myself now. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Is it true that the most bizarre and largest looking spider? Oh, hell yeah. I think so. Although I think Africa might beat us in some way, shape, or form. The continent of Africa. Oh no, apparently the continent of South America has something called the Goliath bird eater. So all the all the South Americans out there, y'all have us beat with the Goliath bird eater, being one of the being the largest spider in the world. Otherwise, I think the biggest spiders would probably be... I think we have quite a handful of them. That's bird eater, giant huntsman. Apparently it's found in Laos. Okay, well, there we go. Brazilian salmon pink bird eater, Anthracina. There's no way that's got to be in like South America. Colombian giant tarantula. Wait, we don't even have one. Damn. Face-sized tarantula. That's got to be in Sri Lanka and shit. Yep, there we go. Baboon spider. There's no way that exists here. That, where it lives, may be extinct. Oh, well, rip. Camel spider. There's no way that exists here. That's Brazilian. Cebalus arvenesis. There's no way that exists here. Sands of Samar. Okay. We don't even have the top 10. Rip. Friggin' rip. We don't even have top 10. Oof. I thought we had like a pretty big one. We have like daddy long legs, friggin' red belly blacks, full on tarantulas, huntsmen. We do have quite a lot, but yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
I had a couple, different words and stuff like that I used. Still do, today from what I learned over there. But I wouldn't hate to burst.
I'm gonna give this a like, by the way.
Expect to come home speaking with an Australian accent. It's just a really hard accent to pick up and to sort of change. I mean, they talk completely different than we do, but it's a really cool experience. They're the coolest, friendliest people in the world. I mean, you probably heard that, which is true, and they're the funniest people as well. Holy cow! Almost all of them are just super witty, and they're not afraid to say something that might offend you, and they're gonna crack jokes. And I remember laughing.
True. No, there's a thing. No. So what Dominic said is actually very interesting. I remember there was a thing that someone shared. Someone I know shared. Mars Outback versus Australia. Ooh, was it this? Might have been. Which one's which? Oh, never mind. You already know. No, it already fucking says. Which one's which? You can probably tell because of the sky. That's Mars. That's Australia. It's pretty similar. The outback really is Mars. Yeah, Mars on the left. Definitely. Mars on the left.
A lot over there, and just from everybody that I met, just because they are just comedians. The whole country, I swear, is really funny, really witty, and they're not afraid to say whatever's on their mind. Their portion sizes, holy cow, are very small compared to ours. When I first got...
Yeah, no. American portion sizes are fucking stupid. And my camera just died. Hey, Ankit Madan... No, fuck, how do I say this? Ankit Madan. Yes? Ankit Madan. Yes, hey dude, how's it going? Hey Banter, I'm not entirely sure what kind of trade that is. I already have both cruising speed and turret velocity. The only reason why I'm just farming for turret velocity is that I can actually get one for actually, you know? But I already have one, so I don't really need either. Anyway, when I was in America, I came across the dumbest thing. No, not the dumbest thing. I came across the strangest thing ever in a McDonald's, in a Macca's. In y'all's Macca's, y'all have this deal where it's $2, 2 American bucks, 2 freedom bucks for two cheeseburgers. 2 for 2 cheeseburgers. What the hell is that? In Australia, the closest we have for that... Wait, how the fuck do you have 2 turret velocities? The closest we have to a cheap deal on cheeseburgers is at Hungry Hacks. It's the deal is a $2 for a what's called a barbecue cheeseburger, which is basically like a sort of scuffed Chinese cheeseburger for those who like mustard, but for those like me who actually prefer barbecue sauce over mustard, it's like the best cheeseburger deal possible. $2, which is like super duper cheap for a cheeseburger that takes out the tomato sauce, takes out the tomato sauce, takes out the mustard, and then you go for barbecue sauce instead. Oh, great, awesome. $2 for a single cheeseburger. But in America, y'all motherfuckers have 2 for 2 cheeseburgers. And I saw that, and I'm like, what the fuck? No wonder you guys have like an overweight problem. No wonder you guys have like a friggin' obesity issue. Y'all selling 2 cheeseburgers for 2 freedom bucks, which, by the way, USD to AUD, right? USD to AUD, $2 is actually cheaper. Oh, hang on. $2 in 2 freedom bucks is actually cheaper than $2 dues. When I say $2 dues, it's actually $1.44 in freedom bucks. Like 2 for 2 friggin' cheeseburgers? Come on. And then you put it into a meal. Oh, do you, I don't know how to put on an American accent. Do you want to put it in a deal, love? I'm like, I feel like I'm going to die already, but yeah, sure, why not? I'm like, what is this? Friggin' American, man, seriously. When I was there, there's just, oh god, there's just so many things. There are stories that I could tell. And you can, hold on. Hey, Banzai, we can refill. Oh wait, no, yeah, we can refill our soda as much as we want. That's true. Wait, soda? It's called soft drink, mate. We don't call them soda here. They're called soft drinks. Okay. $7 for a Big Mac. For a Big Mac? No, I'm thinking of cheeseburgers, mate. For a Big Mac here, it's... quid to AUD. I don't know. $12. That's about right for us as well. It's about $12 here, 12, 13 bucks here for a Big Mac. So that's about right. Anyway, let's move on.
Got to Adelaide, they took us to Subway. And, you know, it was our first sort of meal for lunch. And I just ordered, you know, a typical...
The rest of the world has their food portions that say, this sparks joy. But in America, you'll have your food portions that says, this sparks obesity. Udito here. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sub and a drink. Finish my drink, I go back up to refill my drink, and the lady's like, oh, are you gonna pay for that? And I'm like, oh no, I'm just getting a refill. And she's like, you need to pay for that. I'm like,
okay, some places do have free refills. Very few though. In Australia, some places do, but not that many. Y'all motherfuckers have free refills in America. No wonder you guys have an obesity problem.
I remember looking at her and being like, you guys don't do free refills here? She's like, no. That's the case for everywhere. McDonald's, you name it.
There are a handful of places that do. I will say this. I have come across a handful of places that do.
You know, I ended up honestly losing a little bit of weight out there just because I ate less, a lot less.
Yep.
And it took a while to get used to, for sure, but I mean, it was very beneficial. You will notice a huge difference. Their ice cream is 20 times better than ours. Their chocolate, so much better. They have these things, it's almost like...
Yeah, because you guys don't have Tim Tams.
Hamburger in terms of like it's available everywhere. It's very quick and easy, but they call them like meat pies. And they're really good. I mean, I love them. You'll
Cheers,
love
Banzai.
them. Everybody loves them. Just delicious. There's a ton of stuff to do. Holy cow, from going to wildlife parks to see the kangaroos, the koala bears, all the, you know, crazy animals that they have over there, to in Darwin.
Okay, Friendly Geordies brings up a good point. Can y'all Americans stop just going straight for the cliche Australian animals, kangaroos, koalas, wombats? Let's have a look at a platypus. You guys ever heard of a platypus? Folks, this is a platypus. Now, to the non-Americans out there, explain this. Explain this animal. What is it? Tell me what this animal is right now. What kind of animal is it? What are some very special characteristics about this animal? Tell me about this animal right now. Only mammal that lays eggs? You're probably right. To be honest, I don't think about platypuses enough to know the answer off the top of my head either. Herbivore mammal, combination of a duck and pig. There's one thing that I always remember about platypuses, and that's why I don't fuck with platypuses at all, which I believe are called platypi. No, they're not. Are they? I don't know. Kills crocs? True. I gotta show you guys something when it comes to killing crocs as well. Because our snakes are fucking nuts. Okay, here's the thing. You see the platypus's bill? Right there? That shit's poisonous. This creature, when you hold it in your hand, it looks cute and everything. Yeah, it looks cute and nice. That bill is poisonous, dude. Don't fuck with platypuses, man. That shit will kill you. Now, when it comes to killing crocs, there is one particular image that I've got to show you guys. This happened a while ago. This happened a while ago, and this was in This was in Northern Territory. It was like the most incredible. Oh, sorry, no, not Northern Territory. It was Northern Queensland. So that's places like Cairns, or near-ish Cairns, if you call near-ish like that near. Apparently it's in Mount Isa. So there we go. Let me see if this loads up. When this loads up, do they mysteriously disappear when you're generally busy with... Hey Butler, how's it going? We're just talking about random Australian versus American stuff right now. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, it loaded. Here we go. Okay. So. Oh, this is not really the image I'm looking for, but... What you're seeing here is a snake fighting a crocodile. A snake in Mount Isa in northern Queensland fights a crocodile, beats the crocodile, and then proceeds to eat the crocodile. You see all of that in there? That's the crocodile in its belly. Our snakes eat crocodiles, ladies and gentlemen. Our snakes eat crocodiles. Australian wildlife does not screw around, okay? Our snakes eat crocodiles. That's the key. So you really don't want to screw around with Australian wildlife. Also keep in mind we also have koalas. The problem with koalas is that if they get the taste of blood, they actually mutate. We've had a lot of people die because of this. If a koala drops on you, there's a good to fair chance they are actually a drop bear, and as a result, they'll actually claw your face off. So you really got to be careful when you're living in Australia. When you're walking down the track, you have to be very careful. Stay on the track. It's because the track has been determined by the locals and people who are like professionals to be places that the drop bears are not going to be around. If you stay on the track, you won't be hit by a drop bear. If you go off the track, it's gonna pounce on you. That's the rule. That's the rule. So just keep an eye on that, okay?
The jumping crocodile cruise. If you go up there, this is a must see. You're in this boat. They're dangling like little slabs of meat over
I might call it a day, actually.
We're talking. They're not little crocodiles, like they're like 15 feet long crocodiles just jumping out of the water.
Drop bears are not folklore, Dominic. Drop bears are real. We have news reports all the time. We have news reports all the time of poor friggin' tourists who make a mistake of making a left instead of staying on the track. They make a left instead of staying on the track, and then they get pounced. And then we're left to clean up the mess. It's a huge problem. Now, we don't want to get rid of them because not crocodiles. We don't want to get rid of them because koalas are now, like, getting dangerously close to being endangered. Or rather, dangerously close to being extinct, especially because of the fires. As a result, we have to keep the drop bears as well. Alright, anyway. What to do. Alright, let's just do a mot run for no reason. Like, oh, hang on, no. Let's finish off the last part that I need for, Zooj Prime. Let's see. I have string, I have receiver. So, all I need is the grip. We'll do Neos then. Like, there's a lot of reason. Oh, survival, easy. There's a lot of reason why people think that, like, Australia doesn't exist, because there's just so many random things that you'd think, like, there's no way a country like this could ever possibly exist. Wait, do I have? Oh, wait, hold on, don't start yet. grip. Oh, grip and barrel. Bollocks. It's 4 parts. Grip. Okay, cool. Barrel. Ah, that's the rare. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, we'll see how we go. It's a survival mission, so let's just see how we go from there. PB, you want to start it? And also, yes, the Great Emu War. The Great Emu War is basically, some emus were screwing over some farmland. Wait, was it PB? No, not PB. Who am I talking to? Soup, you want to get it? I can do the grip. Okay. Yeah, the barrel was rare. I might just buy it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, the Great Emu War. Very simple. We can do the grip and the barrel at the same time. The grip is common, but the barrel is rare. And they're both. You can get them both in with Neo relics. So there we go. I have tons of them, so we can get it. Anyway, the Great Emu War. So here's the thing about the Great Emu War. Emus were screwing over farmland. As a direct result of them screwing over farmland, farmers wanted to retaliate. So basically we brought in the army to fight the emus. Here's the thing. They were able to outrun us.
All systems. I'm sending life support
The war was effectively a war of attrition. Essentially, they out-survived us. As a direct result, we lost. And ever since, the emus have been running an oppressive regime on the Australian populace.
The enemies are dropping reactants. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
You wonder why the other animals in Australia, all the wildlife in Australia, are like super keen to like get really hyper aggressive? Drop bears, platypuses, spiders, snakes, birds. You wonder why they're all keen to like get some of that human flesh? They saw what the emus did, man. The emus kicked our ass. And because the emus kicked our ass, I mean they're emus, man. They're not even carnivorous. So imagine like how much more effective, like insert scary looking actual carnivorous monster, well not monster, insert actual scary looking carnivorous animal would be. Ergo, yeah, no, absolutely. Don't believe the things that you are reading, okay? They're saying it's a hoax because they're trying to get more people to come to Australia. But as a local, I can tell you definitively, drop bears are 100% real.
Convert a life support capsule to the area. Activating it. You more time.
You just gotta be really careful about it, man.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
I think Dominic's mind is exploding right now. He's like, the fuck? So there really is a country with bears. Yeah, no, it's all bullshit. But at the same time, is it though? Who do you trust? That's the big question. Who do you trust? Some random that you're just reading? Or me? actual Australian? That's the big question. Who do you trust? I'm telling you right now, as someone who lives here, it's all bullshit. But do you trust me? Is that an opinion that you think can be trusted? Ask yourself this. Why would there be this whole mythological tale of the mighty drop bear that swoops down from trees and claws people's faces off? Why would we come up with... How do we come up with that story like that? Perhaps we come up with a story like that because it's actually based on reality. Think about it. Think about it. How do these stories come about? Maybe there are drop bears. I mean, look at the evidence. We have duck mammal things with poisonous beaks. It is not without reason to believe, based off that, if you extrapolate just a little bit further ahead, that we have bears that drop from trees that kill you. Of course we do. We have to, right? Makes the most sense, yes? I mean, hell, we have snakes that eat crocodiles. We have snakes that you will find inside toilets. Have you guys seen the video? Have you guys seen the interview on TV? Yeah, exactly. Skeletons of giant koalas. Absolutely. Hell yeah, man. The fuck are you talking about? I'm not aware of like giants. I'm not aware of giant koala skeletons, but it is not without being in the realm of reason. Like, would not surprise me if that was actually a thing.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Like, my country is kinda nuts. Lol, argon crystals. Oh, mother. The one time I actually want something that's common, and it gives me a goddamn uncommon. What is this? What is this? And also, you know how I was like constantly looking around for Equinox Prime Day neuroptics? Now it gives me friggin' Equinox neuroptics. Gee, thanks game. Does, rabbits, and sparrows. Okay, explain to me how your rabbits are threatening. Because if anything, that sounds more dangerous than our friggin' snakes. Because at least with a snake, you're like, oh, it's a snake, I better get out of here. But when it's a rabbit, you're like, oh, cute little rabbit. And then you like lean in to get a closer look, and then it, what, bites your face off? Look at that! Hey Google, I need an argon crystal.
Look at them. They come to this place when they know they are not pure. Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Vor, know the true power of the Void. I was cut in half, destroyed, but through its Giannis key, the Void called to me. It brought me here, and here I was reborn. We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by a false prophet, an impostor who knows not the secrets of the Void. Behold the Tenno, come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm. My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not prophesize this moment?
Dead.
Now I will stop them. Now I am changed, reborn through the energy of the Giannis key. Forever bound to the Void. Let it be known, if the Tenno want true salvation, they will lay down their arms and wait for the baptism of my Giannis key. It is time. I will teach these trespassers the redemptive power of my Giannis key. They will learn its simple truth. The Tenno are lost, and they will resist. But I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity.
The Tenno are lost, and they will resist. But I, Vor, will cleanse this place of their impurity. This death is temporary. My existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed.
No big cats, spiders, snakes. That's because you bloody Europeans, while you're out conquering the lands, you come across a creature that's like semi-threatening, you're like, oh, we better kill it.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Wait, someone brought Hydroid? Lol. You know why, you know why you didn't realize that the Paris Prime is such a machine? Because a lot of people don't know how to use bows. I remember there was like a particularly large YouTuber who was like, yeah, so all bows are D tier because bows are bad. And I'm looking at him like, no bro, you just don't know how to use bows, it's that simple. Like, I'm sorry. Your tier list doesn't make any sense because you're just really, really bad at using bows. That's simple.
We will all share in this fight.
If you're good at using bows, they're actually the best weapons in the game, hands down. I don't care. Oh, God damn it! It's the wrong goddamn common. Oh man. Oh. Oh yeah, no, not you. I'm talking about a particularly large YouTuber. He made a tier list of weapons. And I looked at the tier list and I saw Sonos Prime, Paris Prime, Dread, Daikyu, Mutilus Sonos, all of them. In the D tier, the only weapon that he didn't put in D tier was of course the Kuma Brahma. And I'm like, wow, that just shows how little you know how to use bows. The only bow that you can use happens to be like the super big dick friggin' overpowered explosive one. Whoop-de friggin' do. Clearly this dude doesn't know how to use bows, this YouTuber. And it's just sad. And I was like, well, since you clearly don't know how to use bows, why the hell would I bother listening to you at this point? You know? It's like... disappointing! It's that kind of thing, you know? Very disappointing. A lot of people who show up on my channel, they're like, damn, is that the Paris Prime? I don't remember it doing that much damage. And I'm like, well, Give it a go, you schmuck. Maybe you'll realize that this weapon is actually really, really good, but don't tell anyone. Because last thing I need is for it to get nerfed. Oops, missed. Isn't going to be good? What? I think your meme just was a bit weird. Yeah, they probably can't even build. Yeah, they probably don't even know how to. They probably don't even know what mag is, the right bastard. I don't know.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yep. These are probably the same people who are like, you know, if your build can't last 8 hours in... If your build can't last 8 hours in mods, see a doctor. I'm like, dude, if you can't last 4 seconds in bed, see a doctor. Like, I think we'll be okay here. Dread Prime. Oh. Now there's a concept. I mean, your boys basically completely ditched the Dread to begin with. I think it's about time we get a Dread Prime, actually. First dude weapon is Mark 1. Dropped it for the Bratton. Yeah. You dropped the Mark 1 Paris. Oof. It's funny, I actually, here's the thing, I actually specifically got myself another Mark 1 Paris. And I think I've put like 3 Former in it. In an attempt to do the Platinum Arrow, but with a Mark 1 Paris. And, it seems to kick ass. Shadow Dread. That could be it, yeah. Like, obviously, a Mark 1 Paris with my Riven and all that jazz, it won't kill a level 100 in one go. In one arrow, sure. But 2 arrows? Is the Paris Prime better than the Dread? No, they're both about equally the same. Keep in mind that the Dread does have 50% crit chance at base, as opposed to the Paris Prime's 45 at base. So they are effective. They are like for the most part they are like essentially the same. Yeah. Paris being slash based theoretically means that because it can do slash procs a lot more often than Paris Prime, that does theoretically mean that it's better. But the Paris is a puncture based weapon and puncture does well against armor, so I don't know. I submit that the Paris Prime is actually probably better against Grenier. Because it's not like the Dread has a ton of slash chance to begin with. Status chance to begin with. And even then, if you want to get that slash proc on a Dread, you probably want to use 100 munitions anyway. I don't know. I haven't actually built my Dread at all. I keep forgetting to do that.
Do this without you.
We got the thing. Now I just need to get the freaking rare part. Let's go. I use Daiku just... Oh yeah! I like the Daiku too. You know what's hilarious? I remember I did a video where I was like, guys, don't use the Daiku, it's terrible. And everybody's like, oh, what do you mean the Daiku's bad? I use it all the time when I do XYZ. And I'm like, explain how you're able to do XYZ, because it has like no crit chance. It has no crit damage. It's not even a slash-based weapon. And all the builds that you're showing me don't make a whole lot of sense. Is it just the slash proc? And they're like, yeah. And I try it and I'm like, I'm not convinced. This feels really, really bad. So then what happens? DE buffs the Daiku. Y'all's are welcome y'all's welcome for that. Cause like even if it was just like do slash procs, you're doing slash procs that aren't doing a whole lot of damage at the back in the old days. Now you do slash procs that do also a lot of damage because they are crit slash procs. Therefore, they do even more damage. Hooray! Yeah, how do you use the Daiku as a stat stick? No, with the Daiku as a stat stick, you're talking about Amalgam Daiku Target Acquired, I think it's called? Basically what it does is that you put that on a Daiku, and then your Nakana always has lifesteal. Like, you basically don't need to use Life Strike, I think it was. The Stug. Let me remind myself what the Stug is. The Stug. What the fuck? 5% crit chance, 1.5 crit molt, no status, corrosive, double corrosive. Wait, what the hell is this weapon? Can someone explain to me what the hell that is? I don't understand that. I've never used it before, and looking at those stats, I don't want to. I'm so confused. What is that weapon?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
What the fuck was that? Anyway. Worst weapon that DE has ever made? I'm almost tempted to look at it. I'm almost tempted to have a look at it, man. Like, for real. On paper, that weapon looks absolutely bloody garbage. But now I'm curious. What were they thinking? Maybe I'll look at it and then be like, guys, what are you doing? Y'all sleeping on the Stug. It's not the worst weapon. It's actually the best weapon. And let me explain why. I don't know. I don't know. The fact that it has no status chance is already terrifying enough. The fact that it has no crit chance and crit molt is already terrifying enough. There has to be something. Right? Shoots a corrosive blob. Scoliac? How do I feel about the Scoliac? I don't. Oh. Well, as the Nox weapon, it's kind of hilarious that it's doing corrosive damage because the Nox version actually does toxin damage. So I've actually been killed by a handful of Noxes because that toxin damage, of course, goes through my goddamn shields. There is nothing? Well, guess we'll find out someday.
The more successful we will be.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, rip! Alright, we're getting out of here. I accidentally God damn it. Banzai doesn't recognize the Exurgus. Soup, we're getting out of here. I accidentally left the thing bloody empty, so... And I think we're going to call it a night, actually. Never mind. Actually, I might just call it a night. Actually, yeah, it's 12 o'clock. Let's call it a night, folks. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the stream. I actually probably will stream tomorrow, depending on what's happening tomorrow. Because I should be building, and I should be able to build, Grendel in a few hours. I should be able to build Grendel. So tomorrow morning I'll be able to build Grendel, and I'll probably just like go through them. As in, I'll probably just like use plat and just build them. Sack it. Probably be 75 plat, whatever, I'm gonna run out of plat. Anyway, afterwards I will try and use Grendel and figure him out from there. So it's gonna be another affinity, a Railjack affinity farm. So I wonder how many weapons I have left. I wonder how many weapons I have left. Oh, that's plenty of weapons. Stubber, Twin Gremlins, Jaw. Oh yeah, plenty of weapons. Okay, yeah, we'll do a bunch of Railjack Affinity farms while I try and figure out how I want to build Grendel, and we'll just move on from there. Okay, everyone? So, hope you guys enjoy this. If you like this stream, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. If you're new to the channel on Twitch, don't forget to follow me. Otherwise, if you have already subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon, because the YouTube algorithm is absolutely terrible and they'll never do anything to fix it, because fuck me, am I right? Anyway, until next time, as per usual, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.